Alright, I think we are underway. But I have no real clue. So we will see how things go on the other end. We should be live now. But nothing is guaranteed to work properly, which is the usual state for my live streams. Yeah, looks like it's working. So far, of course, nobody's here because I didn't announce I was streaming. So view count is currently 0, but I'm sure people will notice in a minute. Let's check if it's actually gone out to subscribers. Because you never know with YouTube. Yeah, that looks like it's working. If anyone's there, say something in the chat. And then I know we're good. What's the quality looking like? Seems okay. Yep. Oh, and we're getting comments coming in. Hello. Tell me if everything looks okay, if the stream's constantly cutting out or anything horrific like that. Because everything is new. Again. Today we're playing Spintires MudRunner, or MudRunner a Spintires game, depending on where you look. Sometimes it's MudRunner, and other times it's MudRunner. There seems to be no consistency in how the titles work. Yep, people are watching. Stream seems to be functioning normally, which is a surprise really, because I'm on a new PC, so everything's new. I had to reinstall everything for this to work. And OBS has changed since I last got it, so there's all new buttons and stuff now, and nothing makes sense. But the PC is like a million times more powerful than what I previously had, so now streams should actually work, unlike last time. When I started a Factorio series that was supposed to be live, and then in the second half it sort of all fell apart and poor old Potato couldn't deal with the processing requirements anymore. But this should work much better, and now I can stream in like 1080p 60 and crazy stuff like that, I think. We'll see. Depends on how well it runs. Yeah, people are turning up, everyone's saying everything's working fine, so that is a good sign. I suppose we can get going. Not sure how long I'm going to go for. It's currently 9:30 where I am, so I might end up finishing at like midnight or something. But yeah, we're going to play the single player of MudRunner. That is the wrong button, I didn't mean to press that one. It's stupid because the buttons change depending on, like, if I leave and then... Yeah, back to the main menu. I want to start a new game. I've got to click here and then select this. So, it's like Spintires, but better in all ways by a small amount. It's perhaps a good way of putting it. It's the basic mechanics, but everything's been polished. Seemingly, literally every different little bit of it has been polished a bit, which is quite nice. But it is a separate game, but there are reasons for that that make sense. So, I don't know. Let's just play. So this is the bog. I think this is either a new map or it's a redoing of an old one. I think like some old maps are still in, but some have been renamed and some have been changed, and I don't know, but we're going to play this. There's now like progression you have to go through, so I only have 2 maps unlocked. I have to actually complete maps to unlock the next ones, and stuff like that. There's challenge modes and stuff like that that I don't think we're in before, so that's pretty cool. We're just going to do your standard old map. I can pick what vehicles I start with. I'm fairly limited in what I have at the beginning, because you've got to unlock those as well by doing the various maps, so that's neat. So I think I'll just leave that as it is. And I'm gonna... There's one thing that I'm still annoyed about that I didn't like as well in the original, is that I wish there was more options for the settings, because there's casual and hardcore, and they're the only modes, and they have 6 different things that are changed, and some of them I would like to be in their hardcore configuration, and some of them I'd like to be in the casual configuration, and it's awkward. I'm just going to go with casual because I'm not that bothered about it being super difficult, and I can't be bothered dealing with, like, actually doing gears and stuff. So I'm just going to do the normal, boring, more gamified version of it. Let's go, and if you haven't seen this, you'll find out what it's like. You're right, this is not a Factorio. I know, it's weird. You're getting those, though. There's the videos coming out from the live stream last week, and there's going to be another stream in a week's time. I don't know. I might be streaming that because now I have my new PC and it's set up and everything seems to be working. I can now stream Factorio without it giving up and dying after a couple of hours. So maybe on Wednesday I'll be streaming Factorio. Otherwise, I'll be appearing in Peachy Pixel 8 stream playing Factorio anyway. And then the videos for that will come up later. But for now, I'm playing Spintires because it's just come out again. But not again because it's different. But it's the same, but it's different. But it's new. But it's confusing. I'm going to pick the little truck over there. Hang on, I'll go to the map mode. What do we got at the moment? There's a lot of the map uncovered already. That's quite nice. There's just a bunch of hidden spots over here. There's a garage and a fuel station and some logs and stuff. But yeah, the basic idea of this game is you got to deliver logs from A to B. And it's difficult because there's no proper roads. Everything's muddy and you've got some trucks that are somewhat decent at getting through mud, but often get stuck, and you've got to deal with trying to transport things through absolutely terrible conditions. Now, what I'm going to try and start doing is exploring with this little truck here. How do I've got to get used to the new buttons and stuff. There we go. Here's our truck. We can attach some stuff to it because we're in a garage right now. I'm going to give it a trunk and a spare wheel. We can use those for repairs. Let's take off the parking brake because it's always dumb when you forget that. We need to plot our course. We need to get up here and get to these watch points here, and that allows us to look around and basically uncover this section of the map. So, I mean, I guess I could just point at one and then follow that and see where that takes us. That's probably more fun than driving along the road, so let's try that. Right, back to this, and we're going to spin around. I can activate all-wheel drive and diff lock, and that makes everything better. Where am I supposed to go? There's supposed to be... There it is. Big red line. We're going to follow that. That's our adventure line. I'm going to try and find a path through these trees. Is there a road somewhere around here I can drive on? I'm regretting this already. Yeah, it's a game about driving through mud and trees and stuff. And transporting logs and things like that. Here we are. We're through here. Out into the open. Oh, look at this. This is lovely. Nice open fields. Oh, very, very muddy open fields. That's a shame. I was hoping I could just go open up on this and go miles, but I'm just sort of... I'm basically swimming through this. Oh, we're getting up to speed. We're improving. If I actually turn these off, will that help? Nah, it doesn't. Sometimes that helps. To stop you digging in so much and stuff like that. It's going fairly alright. Here we are. There's a bit of road here. Oh, the road is worse than the field. This is terrible. Off we go this way. By the way, tell me if the sound balance is good or bad. There's a lot of engine noise in this game, and it can easily drown me out. And all the vehicles have different engine noises. Some of them louder and some of them quieter. So some will drown me out, and some I will drown out. Which is awkward. This was not... I was expecting this to go much better than it has so far. Again, we are swimming more than anything through this. If I just try and... Can I turn out of this? Just try and get it so I can pop out of the rut I've dug myself. And then drive more normally. Oh, sort of. Yeah, there you go. Ah, clever. I know what I'm doing. How many we got watching? 40 people. Very nice. It's perhaps a little bit late in the day. I was meant to start streaming earlier, but I was making sure everything was actually working. And making sure the new PC had all the things it needed. I had to set up OBS stuff and so on. And make sure everything worked properly. And then I just spent some time playing the game instead of continuing to get ready. I'm going to avoid the trees because that seems even worse than the field. And actually, this bit of the field is lovely. Look how fast we're going. How far do we have to go? We are... Oh, yeah, we're mostly there. Just a little bit further. Basically, just keep going straight ahead. Though that seems to take us into forest. I'm going to try and dodge the forest a little longer if I can. Oh, rocks! Rocks! We're alright. Tipping over is very bad. You've got to get another car and bring it to rescue you if that happens. I think we can... Oh, we can sneak through the trees here and then we're pretty much on top of where we need to be. Yep, I see it. I'm glimpsing it through the trees. Steady. If you hit things too hard, you take lots of damage. And if you completely wreck your vehicle, it will need to be rescued and repaired before it can move. Right, well, this is apparently a road. This is why I went off-road, because the roads are not much better than the off-roads. There we go. We'll just try and follow this around. Yeah, this is going alright. And here we are at the watch point. We have opened up the map a little bit. We've got some more... Well, we've revealed a whole lot of trees and some really crappy looking roads. Let's go to the next one. Spin around and go pretty much back where we came. And then a little further. Back through this mess. I don't even know if I want to, but the trees are very thick everywhere else, so I think I'm just gonna hope. Come on, you can do it. Just first gear. And we'll get off this road, because I don't trust these. We'll get in there. Slow but sure. It's better than just stopping dead and then having to try and winch yourself out. Oh, steady. That's a tree. We're trying to push a tree. Past the tree. There we go. And open, crappy, muddy field. All the way to our target, in fact. You can see it in the distance. Oh. And again with the... Yeah, at the moment I'm just doing scouting. It wasn't a lake I drove into, that was the road. The roads are that bad here. Well, that's interesting. One side of us is stuck in the mud. There we go. But at the moment I'm just scouting out. Once we've done the scouting, we're going to start actually trying to transport logs around the place. Though at the moment that we have one garage unlocked and there is another garage on the map, so what I want to try and do is unlock that, and you got to unlock that by transporting equipment to it, which will also be a bit of a challenge. Hopefully there's some nice roads between here and there. We've just, again with the... We're making a new road is what we're doing. Like, the path we're leaving right now is about on the level of what roads in this game are like. There we go. Revealed a bit more of the map. Big old lake. Bit of road, more muddy field. Let's go for that one next. We'll go round that patch of trees. There's also some logs and stuff there. Right, oh, I've accidentally switched off all-wheel drive. I just keep those on all the time. A smart player knows when to switch those on and off. And to be clever about it. Because they use up extra fuel, I think, to have them all switched on all the time. Not that we're really blasting through our current fuel supply. Yeah, clever player knows how to do that, and also plays in hardcore mode so that I think one of these two causes actual damage to your car while in use. And they do like actual gear changes and stuff. I don't want to do that, I just want to drive through fields and forests and mud and stuff. It might as well be a lake, yeah. Again with the... It's like we just keep running into really muddy patches and just stopping dead, which is not good in the middle of a field. If there's trees nearby, you can winch yourself out of problems, but if you're right in the middle of the open, you're a bit screwed. Whoa, it's a bit bouncy. That's dangerous. You can end up damaging your car doing that. Okay, we're just going straight into forest. Oh dear. I see road, I think. Is that road? I see building. Also a good sign. Here we are, except there's a bit of a drop here. Steady, steady. Don't flip. All is well. This is one of our air quotes roads. Apparently our watch point is around this corner, basically. Oh, there isn't a corner there. Off-road it is then? Oh, there's a lot of trees here. Oh, but it is right there. We can sneak through. I'm sure that when I emerge on the other side of these trees, it'll turn out that there's this lovely road leading up to this watch point. But I'm not going to waste time finding that. Oh, damn it. Oh, well I knocked that one down, so that's that sorted. Trying to fit through the gap, but I widened the goalposts. Right, come on. Can we knock down this one too? We can. There we go. We're a bit stuck. Very stuck. Oh, we can't knock this tree down. Maybe if I ram it a bit. No, that's not working. Can I think I need to winch myself out of this. I can probably actually just reverse. I can't really see, though. Oh, dear. This way. This was a mistake. Can I sneak past this thing? No, I'm getting quite stuck here. Was this the way I came in? It wasn't. That doesn't help. Oh, yep. Yep, now we're stuck. Okay, time to use the winch. So, whenever there's trees around, and conveniently there's a lot right here, you can just attach a winch and get yourself out of any particular situation. Maybe I could drive forwards out of this? Now I'm just stuck here. Problem is I'm digging holes and getting stuck in them now. Okay, we'll just winch ourselves this way. We're nearly pulling down the tree we're winching off, but I think we can go out this way and it's a little bit nicer. Ow! I hit a rock or something. Yeah, there's no road here, but there is a river. The goal of the game is to, basically there's a load of places where you need to deliver logs to. You're sort of, I guess you're not a logging company, you're a log delivery company. There's nobody else around though, you're just on your own in the middle of the wilderness. Somebody chopped down some logs somewhere, and now it's your job to actually transport them to where they need to go. Right, where do I need to go now? I need to go over to this one. Now we've got the whole map revealed, and we're good to start transporting logs and stuff. This may take a while. Oh god, is that supposed to be a road? Or is that actually just a river? Oh yeah, the road goes into that. This is supposed to be a road. We can't even drive on the actual roads, never mind in what is basically just a river. Let's see how this goes. This may end very badly, but there's lots of trees around, so we can get ourselves out of any situation if needed. This is... Now we really are swimming. We should attach fins to our wheels. Oh dear, we're basically not moving. There's a little bit here we can get up onto. Right, is there another way I can go? Why does the road go into this? This isn't a road at all. This is just a river that people apparently like driving into. Let me look at the icon. Yeah, this is supposed to be... There's roads going in and out of this. What is this? Right, we're gonna have to find our way, like, around it, I think. Let's winch ourselves out of here. By the way, tell me how the stream quality is. Is it managing to hold its 1080p 60, or is it struggling? If so, I can turn it down to 30 FPS, and then that might run better. Well, it will run better. It'll take exactly half the power to do, I would assume. Oh, come on. Let's just go through the middle of this, I think. Much better than the other way. Yeah, for some reason, everything in this game is waterlogged. Terrible infrastructure here. Oh, can I... There we go. Sneak through these two. We end up out in this mess. Oh, steady, don't tip over. It might be a little bit top heavy with all the repair equipment I put on the roof. There we go. Oh, damn. We hit a rock. What is that? Oh, we hit a tree. Oh, damn it. It's blocking us. Come on, go this way. No, 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 no. Don't tip. Don't tip. This way and then over the tree. Just away from the water. Go this way. Over here. Out of the way. Just forget about the water. Oh, there's more of it. Damn it. The thing is, you can go through the trees with this particular truck because it's the smallest in the game. Once I'm done with the scouting, I'm going to start driving the bigger stuff that can transport things. And they're going to have to take the roads. And the waterways. If only there was a boat. Maybe there is a boat. There's a lot of new vehicles introduced, I think, so... I don't know what else there has been added now. I played 20. I played plenty. Jeez, tongue twisters. Of the original game, so I know about like half the stuff. Oh, jeez, no, 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 no! Don't do that. Nope. Very rocky here. That was close. When it tips, you're not allowed to use the winch anymore. You have to get another car to come along and pick it up. And then they have to drive through the wilderness that this thing managed to get through, but it'll inevitably be something bigger than this. There we go. That's a little bit loud, perhaps. We've got a very excited achievement about managing to fully explore the place. So there we go, that's a garage there, which we would like to unlock. The way to unlock it is to transport garage points from another garage, like this one over here. Also a bunch of vehicles over here we could do with unlocking. They're miles out of the way though, of course. Because the lumber mill's here, and then we've got logs here and here. I don't know why you'd go here when there's some here. And then there's vehicles there, and then in this corner where there's nothing apart from some fuel. Actually, is that the only fuel? Oh no, there's one there as well, right next to that garage. So that makes that super easy. Alright, I'm going to grab another one of our vehicles. I'm going to go for the C-type thing. As far as I can tell, the letters roughly relate to how big the thing is. So A is tiny, and B is medium, and C is bigger. And then K is... God knows. But yeah, we'll go with the C thing. And then what we'll do is we'll get some... Can we get a garage trailer? Which one is it? Garage semi-trailer. That gives us 4 garage points. If we can transport this to the garage, we can instantly unlock it. But it's a bit big and might struggle. But that's the best way to do it. I'm not going to mess around making multiple trips with little bits of garage. I'm going to get a proper trailer. How do we get this? We need a trailer hitch, which is here. Install that. Then get the semi-trailer. What else can we add? We can add a fireproof exhaust. That's for the fuel semi-trailer and the fuel system, so that's, we don't need that. A crane supports, which I don't think can do anything because we can't have a crane. We can have a spare wheel with a little bit of repair points to keep us going. That's everything we can have that matters. Alright then, let's plot our course. So we got to get from here to here. And we probably want to use the roads this time, so I'm going to give us some waypoints. I need to click there. We can just follow these, and then, oh god, more of this. That's just underwater. That doesn't help. We've got to transport a trailer through this. There. It's quite a distance, over 1 kilometer. I'm sort of tempted to just go through fields for the first section. It might cut out a lot of faffing about. Maybe I should do that, actually. Yeah, in fact, I'm going to change the plan here. I'm going to go through the fields again, because that seemed to work. So let's follow the same... Oh, it's trees, actually, there. This guy probably can't really go through trees. Alright, go to here, and then set off here. I don't know what this is. Some random stretch of road that's not connected to anything. Then just drive... Let's go to here, and then try rejoining around here. That was the way we went through before to get to the waypoint. We'll try that, and then we'll see what we do from there. It's a plan. Is it a good one? Who knows? Right, I didn't turn the brake off. I was very confused for a second. What's everyone in chat saying? Everyone's saying the stream is perfect. That's fantastic. The PC works. Which is good, because I paid a lot for it. It had better blooming work. It had better keep working for many years. Someone says they're confused about what exactly is different between this game and the last. A lot of polish is the main thing. A lot of things have been improved. More vehicles. I think the graphics have been upped a decent bit. The physics has been improved. The arrangement of like how you play through the maps and everything has been improved. It seems like every little bit of the game has been polished to a certain degree. But then there is the question of why should you get this game when the other one exists and you may already own it. And as far as I can tell, there's a little bit of an issue going on where this game is with a different publisher. And apparently there's something going on with the publisher of the original Spintires that means the dev is no longer allowed to work on it, I think. I don't know the details or the specifics, and I haven't, like, properly looked it up, but the impression that I've got is that this is the only way that the dev could keep working on the game, was to bring it out again as a new version of itself. Because of the previous publisher being mean in some certain way. And so if you want, like, basically the old version is not going to be updated anymore. I don't think it can be, whereas this is now the new version. So it's a bit messy. It's a bit unfortunate. But if you don't already own Spintires, then it makes sense to buy this one instead of the old one. And if you do have the old Spintires, then for the next month, this is 50% off, which is quite nice. It helps a bit. In terms of whether I would get it or not, I got this free because I'm a YouTuber, and they emailed me and said, do you want a key? So that's nice. And so I'm happily going to play this a lot, but if I hadn't been given the key, I probably wouldn't have bought it. Until it was probably like 50% or 75% off or something. So yeah, it's weird. And I don't know, because you wouldn't really call this a sequel, because it is the same game but polished. A remaster might be a way of putting it. Something like that. But everything I've seen of it so far has been better than the original Spintires. And I like that there's now a proper sort of single-player mode where you have to unlock things, rather than it's all just given to you straight away. It gives you more of a sort of overall goal to work towards. Right, we've arrived at this point in the field. Now what to do? I guess we try and get through the trees, join it with this road here, and then follow that up to the garage. We made good progress as well going through this this field with that truck. It worked a little bit better than the smaller one. Right, I think if I just put a waypoint there, I can work out where I'm going, and we'll just follow that. So first of all, we need to smash our way through this forest and hope that that works. I was hoping I could knock that tree down, and I was wrong. Let's go around that. This way. I just know we're gonna get the trailer stuck on our way out. It's gonna be a pain. Right, go around this way. Things are gonna get a bit awkward. We're not moving. We're no longer moving. Yep, the trailer is sort of stuck on that, and we're ending up swinging off to the side, which we don't want. Time to winch. That tree over there seems good. Right. With some teamwork between the winch and the truck, we've managed to wedge ourselves against a different tree. Can I move around this? Ah, damn it. This is why the larger trucks don't go through forests. Right, we're just back where we were a second ago. I'll winch a different tree. I'll winch... Hang on, I can't see which one's which. The camera controls are a little bit weird at times. Whenever you want to do something weird, the camera controls start to be an issue. Come on. There we go, we're moving. We're getting up the hill in more of a right direction. Whoops, I accidentally cut the thing because I happened to click on exactly the right point on the screen. That was dumb. I'm going to try winching to that one now, and then we'll see if we can move forward with this. Oh, the brake's on. Why was the brake on? And turn itself on without me pressing anything? Or did I press anything? Come on. We're not moving. The winch is going, the wheels are going, nothing's happening. Oh, the truck is very, very not good. Can I... If I just winch it to that tree right there, will that help? I just need it to move sideways a bit. I'm a little bit concerned about the creaking noises. Oh, the... Why is the... Hang on, am I still in... Oh, I'm still in... Right, come on. If I try and pull forward, will that help? This has gone wrong. Alright, what do we do? I think I need to reverse. Abort the plan. Okay, that's also not an option anymore. Got a bit of movement. Maybe if I keep trying, I can... Wait, am I still winched? Oh, I'm still winched. That was just me being dumb. There we go. We'll move back and... Oh, we're stuck again. Ah. Let's try going this way. Getting dark as well, that's not good. There we go, lights. If I go this way instead, will that work? Again with the not moving. Hang on, brakes. Winch that tree. Again, need to remember to turn the brake off. Right, we're advancing. We're definitely travelling in a direction. Whether this helps us at all... Oh, we're in the air. I think we've knocked that tree down, which is good. Otherwise it might send us pinging off or something. We're stuck again. What's happened now? Oh, have we caught our corner on that tree there? Let's see. If I grab like this and just yank the car sideways. That might help. Oh god, it's getting foggy as well. That doesn't help. I think I'm just making it worse for myself. The road's over there. I'm not even really moving towards it anymore. Can I just go forwards a bit? I don't know if I want to. The answer to that is no. No, I cannot. Okay, let's winch something else. There's the thing, sometimes an entire journey can go by without you ever using the winch, and other times you need it to move every inch of your trip. Come on. Now the truck keeps getting caught on trees. It doesn't look like it's caught on this one. Is it caught on something else? Right, let's try and just get ourselves out of this, I think. Back. Remove the truck from this situation. Oh, now we're stuck on this. Yep, turn. Get unhooked if you can. There it goes. We're moving. Oh. Smash that tree a bit. I think that's the tree we're tied to, so let's disconnect that. Alright, we're clear of the mess. It's so foggy I can't see anything. It's probably even worse on the stream as well, because of course YouTube never does a good job of processing darkness. Around me everything is grey, but I can still see. It's probably just black for you. Right, I think this is a better route. I don't know why I didn't spot this before. It's literally just one gap between two trees and you're on the road. That is road in quotation marks, of course. Why am I stuck? What's happened? Have we got wedged somehow again? Can I go this way? That doesn't seem to be helping. Let's reverse around a bit. See if I can change my angle. Go this way. Oh. Okay, we're... Well, now we've got a different problem of we're not touching the ground anymore. Alright, let me see if I can... grab that there. Winch. Pull us over the hill. Oh, jeez. It's a good job that I don't think anything can, like, brake properly in this game. I think your trailer can come off if you really screw up. But nothing will actually give way if you try and winch something you shouldn't be trying to winch. Right, let's try... there's something right round there. We just need to basically wiggle and we'll be free. Yeah, there's a big rock stuck right there. That's probably half of our problems. Oops, I accidentally went into internal mode. I don't want that. I want to see what I'm... Ah, not again! I'm trying to move the camera. Right, there's a tree here. This is problematic. Alright. Let's try winching this to something over there. Just try and pull it round the corner. It's working a little bit. It's moving very little. Try and pull it this way. Damn it, it seemed like we were so close to victory. Like, we are on the road, just not all of us is. Let's see, can I need to pull this forwards. Is there anything, is there a tree I can attach to? Oh, well there is that one that it's stuck on. If I try and winch to that. That might work. Come on, you can do it. Move! It's moving a little bit. Well, the good thing about this is that if we do manage to break through, we'll probably have a nice road running through here. It's just sinking. Why is it sinking? How's that even working? Oh dear. I might need to bring something else in to rescue this, because I don't think I can reverse now either. Just go forwards. Just drive forwards. Nothing's happening. Oh, thank you very much, Lifrium. I think it's Lifrium. For your super chat there. Fancy feature that YouTube now has. Yeah, this, Yeah, I may need another truck to help with the pulling power to move this. I'm gonna keep trying to winch this to random things, though. Until something works. Did I actually... Yeah, I did it. There's just lots of creaking. I'm worried. Oh, something's moving. It's tilting a bit. Like, is there a tree it's stuck on? Or is it just, like, the ground? I think it's just the ground. There's just, like, 2 rocks under it looks like. And the fact that there's a big ridge that it's basically just sat on. But the rocks are sort of holding it to it. And I can't do anything. Right, let's hop back to the front. I'm going to think about this and read chat for a minute. Turn off the truck and wait for morning. I'll just be able to see how badly I'm doing then. Yeah, I know the trailer's stuck on it. I'm just hoping that if I pull it hard enough, it'll actually come free, and I won't have to get another truck to come save this. The sound of mud getting in the engine. Luckily, that doesn't happen. In the harder difficulty, the trucks will get less effective the more damage they take. Though actually, we've taken no damage with this particular truck so far. Use manual gears. I guess I could try. But would using a higher gear help? Otherwise, it's just defaulting to first gear as far as I can tell the whole time. Which to me would seem to make sense. That would surely have the most pulling power. Also, we're using up our fuel. I think we're through like half of it, which isn't good. Because getting new fuel requires another truck. Oh, got a bit of movement there for a second. Again with the dangerous creaking. Let's try turning... I have to hold down too many buttons at once with this. Turn this way. Does that work? If we just try and swing right off to the side. There, tree over there. Just try going in the other direction entirely, and then if we manage to get over the ridge, we'll fix the way we're facing. Right. Get rid of that winch. Are we in range of another tree? Yes, one right over there. Perfect. Bring us around this way. Oh, steady. Let's just drive for a minute. Oh, we're just sinking. That's not going forward, that's just sinking. We're just digging holes. Can we? Oh. This might be progress. It's hard to say. We've got like 2 wheels on the ground right now. But we seem to have got further over. Yeah, we've sort of cleared those rocks. It's just that now we're at such a weird angle, we can't really move. Right, let's undo that one. And we'll try going back this way again. Nothing's really happening. Oh dear. Right, rescue truck. We're going to find another one. You know what? I don't think that's going to cut it either, because the C is like a larger truck than the B131. We need to find something better. And there's quite a few trucks around here that we could get to. Is there one around there as well? Let's cancel that. I thought there was one around here, but apparently not. It is possible to detach the trailer, but I'm not abandoning it, damn it. I don't think detaching it will make any difference to how well I can pull it. If anything, it'll be worse, because then, unless I can reattach it, which is difficult, I would have to winch it, and then I could only winch the truck and only winch the trailer and not also a tree at the same time. If you use low gears, the traction is better. Well, I think the truck was doing that most of the time in automatic anyway, because I think it only changes up if it's going fast. Right, let's switch to the B thingy. We should attach a fuel thing. Why can't we put that on? We need a fireproof exhaust. Well, I can easily put that on. Actually, I probably want something that's a mix of fuel and repairs. Utility attachment. No, that's no good. Utility trailer. That gives us a lot of stuff. 600 repair points and fuel. Oh, we get the utility semi-trailer. I do like my trailers. And it's always fun to make things a little bit more difficult. Yeah, let's go for that then. Utility semi-trailer. And this is going to get stuck somewhere too. We'll try and stay to roads with this one. We'll not mess about cutting through fields. We can also attach a spare wheel. And let's put that on because I like to have all the things filled in. Alright, let's go. Brake off. Starting engine. Activate the things. And then we need to actually plan where we're going. Here and then just follow the road. Nice and safe. Not going to get stuck on any ridges. Round to here. Up to there. Just unlock all three of these. Probably stop off at the fuel station. And we'll see how that goes. Here we go. And we'll recover all those, and then they should... Well, some of them should be better. What trucks are we even looking at? Whoops. We've got an identical one to the one we've got. We've got a B66, don't know what that is. And this is the fancy one. We're going to try and get that, and then that might be able to rescue the C39379, whatever. The C. It's the only C we have, so it's the C. Apparently these are all based on real vehicles. From what I've heard, anyway. Well, I don't know what any of these are. There we go, we can get a nice view over the shoulder, I guess. Oh, let's put the lights on. Oh, geez, that's a bit blinding. Nice, normal, simple roads lined with trees so that nothing can possibly go wrong. Even with this trailer we're pulling that's getting a little bit stuck already. Also, it's about to go over a rock. I think it'll be alright. Yeah, we must have cleared that. There we go, that's a nice view. How's everyone doing? Put it in reverse. I don't want to reverse. I need to get onto that road. And I was already so close to getting over the ridge that I didn't want to have wasted all that work. Push it and then reattach the trailer. That's a reasonable idea. We can use this to push it. Or, well, actually, we'll use the K thingy to push it. I don't think this is based on real roads. I think the devs just made maps that are interesting. I don't know if there's any parts of the world that are quite this terrible consistently for driving through. That someone would need to drive through. And there's like a volcano map and stuff like that. So that doesn't sound right. Round to here. More water. These are recognizable as roads, just about. Is our trailer going to be okay here? Yeah, it seems to be fine. Yeah, I think the trucks that these are based on are designed for these sorts of conditions. Hence why they work at all. I think there's a mission in the challenges where you're actually just given a normal car to drive through this sort of map. And I imagine that the entire point of that is that it's a nightmare to achieve anything, and you just get stuck all the time when you don't have massive wheels that push themselves through the ground more than drive over it, really. Hosting a multiplayer session with subscribers, that's something I could try. I don't know how well that'd work. I don't know how many people you can have join. Beyond a certain point it stops making any sort of reasonable sense, because there's only supposed to be so many trucks in the map. Oh, wow, in Inquisitor Dragon's grandpa has the truck that I got stuck, so that's pretty cool. That it's that identifiable. Right, here's our first one, and this is identical to the one we're driving, but it's got, I think, a utility thing on its back. There we go. We've unlocked that, and then the next one, the B66. Sort of shorter one that's got some, I think, that's either garage or utility stuff, and then this way is the K700, I think. Yeah, they're more paths than roads. They're routes that someone has taken before, and therefore formed a couple of ditches in that mark where you drive. Oh, this doesn't look fun. Oh dear. I didn't really spot this properly when I was looking at the map. Yeah, that's quite the river. This is a bit worrying. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh dear. That's very fast moving and looks fairly deep. Is there a better place to cross? Is there, like... Doesn't look like it. If I zoom right in, it gives me depth information. Oh wow, all the trees are waving in the map. Alright, it's a little... It looks like it's more shallow over there, maybe? The road actually goes round to there. But there's another one here. We'll give it a try. We'll try driving into it. We've got 2 other trucks available now that can rescue it if it goes wrong. Here we go. Oh dear. Try and avoid it dragging us down river. Oh, we've stopped moving. No, we're still moving a bit. There's now a lot of water pushing against us, which is not good. But it looks like we're clearing it. The trailer may go off to the side in a second. It seems to be holding alright. That went surprisingly well. I thought we were doomed. Everything's fine. And the trailer is out. Very good. And our target is just over here. Yep, I can see it lurking. Lurking in the trees. It's a fancy one. Alright, yeah, I could have taken the Jeep, but it was so far away, I'd rather just drive this. And also, I need to go this way to fill up the fuel tank on this thing. So I can actually refuel everything. Because if we're going to get stuck so much, we're going to need it. Right, we'll start driving that in a minute. First I'm going to take this over to the... Is this damaged? Let me check. If I go to utility semi-trailer... Oh, we're not in range, damn it. There. Drive closer and then we'll see if it needs repairing, because sometimes they give you these trucks already half broken. Right. Yep, it's damaged. Repaired. Very nice. We can't refuel it because we don't have any of our own fuel yet. So we'll go get that. I think we just need to go north. Or west, apparently. I didn't realize the map was not facing the right way. Apparently Spintires has some serious desync problems, which I imagine makes for hilarious antics when you try and tow one truck with the other truck, and then something pings off into space or whatever. Right, where exactly is the fuel? We should probably check. Oh, it's a bit of a way. And the road just sort of dies. It just peters out to nothing. And then that looks like a small pond. And then we're at the fuel station, so let's just follow the road for now. 40 meters, I'm guessing that's to the next waypoint rather than to the destination, unfortunately. But it's got the total travel distance. Is that for all vehicles or just for this one? I'm guessing just this one, considering the amount. I think all the maps are 1 by 1 kilometer. Oh, this wasn't on the map, was it? Where am I? No, this is supposed to just be road. The map didn't show this all flooded. Damn it. Not more of this. I'm not even going this way. There's a nice open area here with not too many trees. Oh, we're getting very stuck here. We're making a new road. Very, very slowly, but surely. Oh, I was going to say let's dodge that, but never mind. We can just knock over most of these. Oh, I think we just crushed some mushrooms. Did it make a weird squidge noise? Let me see this. Yeah, wow, they explode into a pile of mud? I guess it's thematic. It seems like this is a sort of, Siberia sounds like the sort of place this sort of terrain is found. You definitely don't get anything this bad in, like, the UK. Well, we've just sort of stopped. Oh, we moved a bit, and then we found a tree. How the mighty have fallen. We could have once knocked one of those down easily, but we've got so little momentum that it's not working. Let's winch. I even avoided the watery bit, and we've still got stuck in water. Oh, did that tree just fall down? I think we just tore a tree down. Oh dear. Oh, yep, that doesn't work at all. Oh, this tree's holding so far. It's a good sign. Come on. You see, now we've got to use these trees for help. Previously we were happily destroying that. Wow, we really have made a new road there. Run over that a couple more times and you won't even know that there used to be another road going straight through the water. Right, this isn't working. We've got stuck again. Gonna have to bring another truck to rescue this truck. And then a truck to rescue that truck. We're doomed. And all the trees keep falling down. Okay, nope, that one's not holding. Damn it, we're running out of trees! Also, the water seems to be pulling us away. I'm a little bit concerned. Is this tree gonna fall down? It's holding so far. But we're not really moving. Oh, we're moving a bit. I think this tree here is ruining us. Well, let's use it to our advantage. I'm gonna disconnect from this one. And we'll winch the back of this to this tree. See if that helps us, and let's try steering this. Oh, well, that tree's gone, so it's no longer a problem. That was my thinking. Either it would help us, or it would be removed from the situation. Right, now can we move forward? No. No is the answer to that question. Right, I think we're going to have to go sideways. I think we tried to avoid it, but I think we're going to have to go to the road. If we even can. Oh, another tree gone. This is the problem. These trees are all too crap. There we go. That tree's already fallen. The only thing that could go wrong with that is we end up just towing it into us. Right, we're getting closer to this path, which I think is going to have a little bit more grip than the current bit we're on. Damn it, we can't knock this thing over because we're so slow. Right, there's some... Whoa, jeez! That was... Why are we moving back so much? We're not, like, in a pit, are we, or anything? I don't know what's causing us to roll back. Right, let's try and... just get the front of the truck to safety. And then go from there. Now do we have the power to... sort of... Well, now we're knocking this tree down, so that's an improvement. Oh, no, it's fighting us. There we go, sorted, and we're moving again. We did it! We managed to skip the water bit, and... Oh, there's more water. This isn't as bad, though. Never trust a pond in the middle of a road. I can definitely understand that. Sometimes better to drive around while the mud is frozen. Yep, that makes sense. You don't sink quite so much. Some anti-tree sentiment seems to have made it out of Factorio. Right, trees are terrible in most games, right? There are very few games in which you're not in which you're not either trying to destroy trees or trees are interfering with your work. Oh, we've left a waypoint behind because we skipped it. I'm going to redo this so we can better see what we're doing, which is going there and there. We're basically there now. It's just that we've got a very awkward bit of ground ahead of us. Here we go. Wiggle the wheels. That seems to work. If you drive like left and right, you seem to... It would make sense that you sort of get a bit more grip and you can drag yourself out of certain problems. Oh, wait, the map showed water here. Didn't it? It just sort of showed that the road became meh. So I guess we're currently driving through the meh. And here is the fuel station. We made it. Whose idea was it to put it here? In the middle of nowhere, when there are garages relatively close by that don't have their own fuel supplies. Right, we're here. Let's refuel. Everything. All of it. Does this cost? I don't think there's money in this game, so I think we can just get as much fuel as we like. Can I also refuel the vehicle itself? Oh, it automatically did. Right. Now this thing's even heavier, I imagine. So crap. Where should I drive it now? Should I go back? I don't even know where I want this to go. I guess one of the two garages. Probably that garage. It seems like a more useful one than the one we've got. What's chat saying? Trees are friends, not fuel. Depends on the game. There are some games about growing trees and looking after trees and stuff, but there's a lot of games where the first thing you do is chop or indeed punch down a tree to make your first bit of equipment so you can cut down more trees. Right, I think we're just going to leave this thing here. When we need something to be fueled, we'll bring it along. Let's go over to the K700. Oh, it's a little bit short on fuel. Okay, we'll drive up to the fuel station with the K700. By the way, this one's a bit loud, so if it's a bit too loud, please tell me, and I will turn down the volume a bit. Also, this one's got this fancy grabber arm thing on the back. Let's try and... I think it's gonna drag on the ground a bit here, so... Oh, nope. There. Get it out of the way, and we can grab and just stow it back here. That'll be nice. Out of the way. And then we'll get to our destination, refuel, and then we'll go rescue the other truck by making use of the grabber arm, I guess. Oh, we need to go this way. It's a fancy one. It's got that weird system where the turning actually turns the whole car, the whole vehicle instead of just the wheels, that sort of thing. Right, this is probably the right way. I think this is the way the truck went. And this might be able to go through the water okay, because this is one of the fancy ones. Yep, it's better if the truck weighs more because it gets more traction. That's my thinking. Actually, I'm going to try following the road we made here because it worked well initially. And I like the idea that if I drive over this enough, it is basically just going to become the road. And there's going to be no way of telling that some crazy fool decided to drive through the water before this was a thing. I should try and make my road more straight than I am. It's getting a little bit twisty. And this whole mess here from trying to get out of this. And oh, come on, you can do this. You're one of the biggest trucks in the game. You're not going to struggle. Keep moving. Oh dear. This is barely working. It's not quite stopped yet. Also, the noise is a little bit annoying. It's very high-pitched. Oh dear. Alright, time for trees. Have we got one that's good enough to actually pull this thing? Yeah, we do. Excellent. And then we only need the slight bit of a nudge to get moving. There we go, on the road again. Everything's fine. Yeah, it doesn't help to have a trailer on the truck, because that doesn't really help apply weight to the front of it. That just provides some dead weight at the back to make things more difficult. Okay, this has gone wrong again. The thing is, there's a couple of really good trucks that aren't on this map, and that I haven't unlocked yet, so I can't use. And they have like 8 wheels and 10 wheels and stuff like that, and they're awesome. This thing is the best we can do for this particular map. There we go. That should be enough. This ground is a little bit more solid. Get moving again. One of the new things with the MudRunner edition is that mud like properly sticks to the wheels and stuff now, and then flies off once the wheels spin quick enough, which is a neat little addition. As I've said, lots of little different bits of polish. Here we are. And is that automatic refueling? Yes, it is. Fantastic. Now we can leave. Where do we want to go? We want to get to our friend C375, so I think we just follow... I say follow this road, but where does this road go? I think it goes here? There's another road here, though. I don't know what's with this. Let's just try going this way, and then how do we... I want to get to here, really, and there's not really a way. Can I... Like, the roads don't connect up to, like, right down there. We can probably get over, like, here or something. Maybe go around here. Let's just go to that first waypoint, and then we'll see what it looks like. And we'll work out what we're doing from there. Avoid the tree. There we go. This thing uses a lot of fuel, especially when I've got all the stuff activated. Hang on, where am I going? Yeah, this isn't a road, really. There's nothing here. Where does... Oh no, there is something there. Hidden amongst the trees. Can we... We can't even turn enough to go in there. Back it up. Oh, that's a bit of a drop over there. That's worrying. Right, through here. Follow this for a minute. And then we'll get the lay of the land and see if there's a nice gap in the trees we can get through. Oh, there's a nice open area here. This looks okay. Oh, this doesn't get us where we're trying to go, though. We're trying to get to here. That just gets us around to here. So we'll follow this road for now, and we'll see if the trees open up. Did the original Spintires have the mud sticking? Maybe it wasn't properly. This was something that was advertised, I think, as a new feature. I don't know. This doesn't look too bad. Is this the right way, though? Pretty much. We'll try following this and see how it goes. Oh, turn. Yeah, the turning's a bit weird because of how this works. That it's sort of a bit delayed. You can end up with the back turning and not the front, so the front just keeps going where it's going for a minute. Right. Trees get pretty bad here. I'm going to try going a little bit in the water, just a smidge. Is this tree gonna... Nope, we can just... Oh, yeah, we can knock that down too. That's the thing, this thing can seemingly destroy most trees, so perhaps we could just run at the forest and been okay. Right, this way. Or not, as the case may be. Why aren't we moving? What's happened? What are we stuck on? Something, apparently. What's happened? The parking brake's not on. Is it this tree here? Is this causing us all the issues? Are we stuck on something back here? Are we sat on a rock? Let's just wiggle till we're free. That seems to work. Oh, we're stuck on the trees we knocked down. That's what it is, isn't it? Right, let's get back. Yeah, we really can just smash half the trees we encounter. Let's go this way. Just try and get round all that stuff. There we go. Oh, steady. It's a little bit deeper than I would like. Seem to be doing alright, though. Just stay close to the shore. Let's try and get off here, actually. I think we can make our own way from here. Yep, that's worked. Oh, and very solid ground in this bit. Very nice. Right, where to go from here? We're nearly there. Just have to break through the trees, basically. Then we're on the road we need to be on to get where we're trying to go. Can we actually get through any gaps in these trees, though? We're quite a big truck. Or whatever this is. I don't really know quite what this vehicle is. Here we are. This is the junction. I basically just need to go through the middle of it. And then follow this for ages. That's a lake, Bentham. Don't go into the lake. I only went a bit into the lake. There's not much difference between the lakes and roads here, really. So, right, we're just gonna go there, and then we'll see if we can like use the grabby thing to rescue the truck and get everything back on track again. Will Bentham read the chat? Yes, he will, from time to time. I've got to focus on the driving and stuff. I might look away and hit a tree or a rock or something. Can't read everything that's posted. There we go. This is lovely. Proper functional road. Oh, I was about to say nothing going wrong, and then I lost control, and that is more than half of the damage capacity of the truck. So if I crash like that again, this thing's dead, and I've got to go rescue it. Probably going to make a bit of noise now. Was there that much smoke before? There may not have been. What is bad on your equipment? As far as I can tell, as long as you don't submerge your vehicle entirely, you're fine. These things are made to be tough. And fail on small inclines. Okay, that's quite a large incline. We're almost there. We're practically in sight. There's the watchtower we went to before with the little truck. Why are we barely moving? Ah, yes, because we're in this field. This field that is more liquid than soil. I guess we could just follow the tracks of the truck from before. Help in digging our own road. We might be coming through here again. Doing alright. The tracks from this thing are quite a bit bigger than the tracks from our little mini Jeep thing. The tires are practically as wide on this as the truck was. Right, somewhere in those trees is a friend in need. I think that's him there. Looking a mess. Now let's hope we don't wreck ourselves trying to rescue this guy. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm just going to hope that I can achieve something. Let's reverse towards it and see if we can use the diggy thing. The diggy grabby whatever thing. And then just sort of lift the truck up. And then go from there. Alright, let's activate the thing. Space. There we go. Drop it down. Very nice. Open the thing. Then reverse a bit. There we go. We've sort of grabbed it. Actually, can we just push it? We might just be able to push it. Not really. Okay, stop here. And then lift it up. Oh, it's not really. Nothing much is happening. Oh, there we go. That's worked. Oh, hold on. No, that's too much. Okay. And then reverse. Oh, yep, that's lifting it a lot. Right. I guess this is an improvement. Hang on, I'm going to go into this mode. I'm going to rotate this down. Easy. Oh, too much, too much. Up a little bit. Right. Try reversing a bit more, maybe? Oh, geez. I mean, that might be what we need. I'm a little worried the thing's going to flip over. Right, we'll stop here. We'll stop here, and we'll switch to the other truck, to the C thingy. And this is its current situation. Technically, it's cleared the ridge. It just has to actually move. So, let's start the engine so we can actually I like how you get the visual of the engine there starting up. Right. Start the engine, now we can use the winch, attach it to a tree, don't care which. And then... Go, 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 go! Nothing much is happening. Oh! That might be it. We've definitely moved. I don't know if we're fully clear yet. I think I actually need to reverse awkwardly. Don't want to undo what I've already done. Turn this way. Right, pull it this way. It's working. It's working. We're clear. We did it. I'm a genius. I have successfully freed us from the mess that I got us stuck in the first place, and we are on our way. I knew what I was doing. Right, where do we go from here? There. Follow this mess of a barely beaten track. And onto the garage. That's the plan. I'm sure nothing else will go wrong at all on this journey. It's just normal road, everything's fine. I'm sure it's not all flooded and not marked on the map as such. Just a small amount of water, we can deal with this. There does seem to be a river running through this road. Alright, that's worked. I think we're going to be okay. And that's how you make baby trucks. Sure. Now somewhere along here we're going to see our friend the A What's-It truck. That one's not really a truck. I don't know where it is exactly. Oh, this is a bit of a mess. Where exactly is it? Oh, it's. I thought we were nearly there. We're a long way away yet. There's a bit more driving to do. Half a kilometer. What's the objective of this game? It is to drive your trucks around and deliver stuff to certain places to complete the level. I'm currently trying to unlock a garage. Whoops, that was the horn. I'm trying to unlock a garage by delivering some equipment to it, and that will work as a base of operations from which we can transport lots of logs from A to B. And get stuck a lot with. Thing is as well, when you're transporting the logs, you've got to be careful not to tip too much, because they'll just go flying and you'll have to go back and get more. Whereas with this, you can get on quite a tilt and still be okay. We're not really moving again. We'll winch another tree. That one there. Don't tip us over though, that would be bad. There we go, I think we're clear-ish. Clear enough. Oh, is this a bridge? Oh dear. Oh, this can't possibly go wrong. Alright. Easy does it. Maybe we should line up from the cockpit view. Or we can not really see at all. Can we, like, lean over it? No. Forget that. Let's just watch it from this direction, I guess. Right, easy does it. Oh, it's not. It is not a very solid bridge. It's moving. Steady. Oh, it's tilting. I don't like that. Go this way a bit. I'm a little bit worried about the back. Go this way. Definitely go this way. I think we're alright. Gun it. Get away. We never encountered that in the A truck. I guess it's because we took a different route. Right, I think a couple of corners and we'll see him. I'm getting more worried about our fuel. I think we've got enough to get there fairly well, but I think we'll need... Well, I think we'll get refueled when we arrive because we'll unlock the garage and then the garage gives you a small amount of fuel to start with. But if I need to refuel in the field, I'll have to get a fuel truck to deliver everything. Oh, getting a bit of wheel spin, I think, there. But this bit looks okay. Wonder where the A-truck is. Have we not up to it yet? Let's have a look again. Oh, it's just going to come up on our right in a second. It's already scouted out the area for us, of course, so we know where we're going. And there it is. And just after this, will be the garage emerging. There it is, you can sort of see it. I can see it. You might not be able to see it for a minute yet with YouTube. Yep, there it is. Once we deliver to this, we'll have it unlocked, and then we can use it to refuel and refit our vehicles and so on. A little bit closer to our supplies of logs and stuff. Play Blitzkrieg 1. I don't know what that is. A strategy in real time. A game from your childhood. Oh, so it's an old one, not something new. That might be interesting. There are a few old games that I like to still play. I was very big into real-time strategies as well when I was a kid. And then I discovered I was terrible at them. And there we go. We have settled the bog by unlocking the second garage. Right, now, the next phase of our operation... Oh, there's a fuel station right here, I forgot. Yeah, I didn't really need to go to that one, now I think about it. Right, we need to deliver to this lumber mill here. Is there another one, or is it just that one? It is just that one. So there's some logs here, there's some here, but why would you go there when you can go here? So we'll go to here with one of our trucks, and then we'll try and transport a whole bunch of logs to the lumber mill. Once we've transported 8, we will have completed the level. We can move on to the next one. I don't know whether I'll finish the stream there, or whether I'll do a second one. Depends on how long it takes. Been going for over an hour already. Time flies. Right. I'm guessing we can just use the C thingy. It's probably the best truck we have for transporting. I think the K can transport logs, but I don't know how well it can. It's not really built for that. It's more built for rescuing other trucks, from what I've seen. And proven. So I'll hop back into this one. We'll uninstall the... In fact, it's already counted as uninstalled. What do we want to have? We want to have... A log carrier with crane would be nice. What does that give us? Lets us transport 4 points of logs, and we can perhaps also have another trailer with more logs on the back. Log carrier gives us 4 points of logs. A log carriage gives us 3 points of logs. We need 8 points of logs delivered. We could do it in lots of little journeys, but if I can do it in like 1 or 2, then why wouldn't I? There's a log trailer that lets us transport 3 points, so maybe we can manage 7 points if we do the... If we do the front and the back like that. We need a log carrier with crane. For that we need to remove these, I think. And that. And then we need a crane support. And then we can have the log carrier with crane. And then what else can we have? We can also have a medium log cart. I think that's what we want. Install that. And I think that's us good. I think we can now transport 8 points of logs. We'll have to see. If I go to utility mode, can I look at what we can transport? Does it give us any numbers? It doesn't seem to. But I don't know if... We'll just go. We'll find out. We'll transport as many as we can. I think this is the best thing to have. It is crazy dark. Turn the lights on. Let's plot our course. We'll hop by the fuel station because we're a little bit low on fuel. And then there's not really a road. There's not really anything. Go this way? That's... We encountered that from the other side before, and I didn't much like the look of it. I don't think I can transport logs through that. In fact, you know what? Cancel that. Oh, no, cancel. Go that way. Go back. Follow this road for a while. Looks like you can come off here. So I'll go that way. Oh, but then there's very dense trees, it looks like, between us and the logs. So I guess the route is to go all the way around here. We'll try going there first, and then if that doesn't work, we'll change plan. Oh, actually, I think there's a slightly better way. If we go this way, and then, whoops, this way, and then there's something going here that looks like it sort of connects up. We'll follow it. We'll see what we get. Let's go. Where's the first waypoint? It's over here. There's the fuel. We can literally see it, so that's nice. And, oh, we've been refueled anyway, but we can get a little bit extra from this, which might help. There we go, automatically refueled. And now we need to turn around, which might be awkward. We've got a trailer now, so that's problematic. Then turn. This is gonna mess with the trailer. Oh, yep. Oh, that's gone wrong. Oh, no. Oh, okay. That went surprisingly bad, surprisingly quickly. I don't think we can... Yeah, we can't hook onto anything because we're not allowed to activate our engine while we're flipped over. So let's go get a rescue vehicle. The A thingy might be enough. I'm going to give it a shot. This might be all that we need to get it back in position. I was going to mess with my waypoints. Oh, no. Everyone's talking in Russian now. Actually, no. One guy is talking a lot in Russian. I'm afraid I don't speak a word of it. Or read even a letter of it. I have no idea how it works. But yeah, this guy... We don't need that much force, I think, to tip the thing back onto its wheels. So, as long as this guy can get any purchase in the ground whatsoever, I'm sure he can get up enough speed to pull the thing back onto its wheels. Here we are. Oop. Okay, we've got stuck on a rock. That is not a good start. If we get off the rock, we can reverse off the rock. Go round the rock. Oh, why am I connecting to Steam? Don't do that. Oh, it's gone. The game's gone. Okay. What are you doing, Steam? Steam, why are you... I think Steam... Oh, Steam decided to do an update. But it failed to do the update? I'm going to open the game again, because I think it'll just go back to where we were. I don't know what that was about. I guess it needs a constant connection to Steam, then? What? Why is it... Oh, it's being very weird. It thinks the game's still running. It is most definitely not. The whole thing just closed down. Luckily, the game has frequent auto-saving from what I've seen, so I think we'll be fine. Nope, it has gone weird. To give you something to look at, here's a hat. While I try and get this working again. Oh, Steam went down! Oh! Okay. Steam itself has shut down. And this game needs to be connected to Steam to run. And also, if I want to restart the save, I've got to connect to Steam Cloud, which I can't, because Steam's down. Right. I mean, I could play Factorio for a bit. I was planning at some point on doing a Factorio stream, restarting the series, the Ribbon World series, either from the start or just carrying it on from where I left off. I don't know, the first episode was a while back and ran into some technical issues, so I'm tempted to restart, but it might be annoying. And it means that I can skip the first hour of gameplay, which is always the most boring bit of Factorio, if I just start from there. I can run it in offline mode, but the problem is it can't sync with the Steam Cloud. And so I will lose the save I've got. I could do one of the challenge modes actually. We can try that. All right, I'm going to play without the Steam Cloud and we'll see if that works. There we go. Skip that, don't care. Oh no, we've started back where we were. There we go. Here's the opening music. Hang on, I've got to switch it back to so that you can see. There you go. Wait. Oh, hold on. There it is. Took a minute to appear. Why have we gone back to this? I was there. There we go. Continue. Right, we're back. Everything's fine again, apparently. Steam just died for a minute. Everything's now fine. As we were. Let's grab this and... What's going on here? I just need to drive, I think, rather than use the winch. Oh, it's not working. Right. Oh. I think giving it a bit of welly is the key. Let's turn around. I imagine we can get a bit more speed going if we go forwards. Now we'll disconnect the winch. What we'll do is we'll go forwards. We will... Hold on. Which bit's the back? That bit. Connect this to there. Reverse. Right up to it. And then just full forwards and hope that we get enough speed behind us. Oh. No. Right, maybe instead of pulling the middle, we should pull, like, the side. What do we get the front of it? Whoops. Try and do it that way. It's not... Nothing's happening. This tiny Jeep is so crap. Come on. I think we're going to need a bigger truck. It's not working. Right, let's... I can't see. Is there anything out here? I think there's a bunch of trees in the way, so I can't try pulling it forward a bit, because that might be helpful. Yeah, I can't really go in here. I just get stuck on trees. Let's just try and be off to the side as much as we can be. Oh. Is it moving at all? Can we even get it to turn a bit? Okay, maybe I'll try it from the trailer instead. Actually, let's try... We try going this way and see if that just sort of helps us get it into a better position. I can't see a thing. And nothing's working. Damn it. Right, disconnect this. Connect this. And we'll see if that works. Well, we're moving it. Not much else. Yep, this isn't working. Alright, we're going to need another truck. Let's go find another truck. We could bring the K700 into it. Probably the best thing to use. I mean, if all else fails, it has a big grabby arm we can use. Right, let's get it out of here. Oh, parking brakes on. That explains why it was struggling so much. I like how you can still drive with that, though. There's just so much force behind it that the wheels turn anyway. Right, where are we going? Because I can't really see. Let's go this way, and then try and rejoin somewhere around here. I think is better than... Well, maybe not better than going around the trees. Going through the trees there and following the road. I imagine I can get a bit more speed going on these fields as long as they're nice fields. What's everyone doing? Why do I like this game? I think it's just fun to run into issues and then manage to overcome them. That sort of thing. It's quite satisfying to get a truck unstuck that's been stuck for ages. Oh, and that's an alarm going off on my phone. Ignore that. I'm a professional. Don't know what you're talking about. Can I use the crane to stand up? You know what? Let's try it. Hang on. That and then that. Wait, no. That and then that. Sort of. Not much. If I... No, that doesn't help. This... Let's try and get it into the best position. Not really. It's not making much difference. Like, it takes a bit of weight off the wheels, but not much else. Alright, onwards. It is so foggy and so dark. Hang on, I haven't got the lights on. There we go. They're a little bit blinding. Yeah, Steam's up again. Seems to be okay. It was weird because it said that I needed to sync with the Steam cloud or all hell would break loose and everyone would die. And then I seem to be able to just sync anyway, or just get the save back anyway. Like, I guess it is locally stored. But it was telling me that I needed the Steam cloud. That was what confused me. And it seemed to be saying that the game was still running somewhere. Like I had it on up on another PC or something. And so it wouldn't work, but it seems to be fine. Right, we're in uncharted territory here, I think. I don't know, maybe the A Jeep has been through here. Seems to be open enough. Lots of rocks that would wreck smaller trucks, but this thing's probably going to be alright. And we'll go down into this, and hopefully this will connect us up with the road that we were using to get to the garage. I need a better view. Just a big... Oh dear. That was a bit steeper than I was hoping. Oh, steady. Rock's in the way. We'll just push the rock out of the way. We're good enough for that. It's a proper vehicle. Steam Cloud is only if you're playing on multiple computers or hardware malfunction. Yeah, I think I just got confused. I forgot that there will still be local save files anyway. I'm guessing that because it suddenly went into maintenance and this game likes to have constant Steam connection, it threw up the wrong error or something. It thought that was an issue when it wasn't. Oh, we're sort of moving. If I just keep holding down these buttons, we'll eventually do something, it seems. Oh no, we've now completely stopped. Okay, brakes. Let's winch off something. Let's make sure the brakes are off when we start winching. Right, don't need that anymore. There we go, we're on the move. And here is a road. It's probably the one we're looking for. Should be plain sailing from here. It is a very annoying noise this thing makes. It's just because of that thing, isn't it? It seems like. Maybe it's not, I don't know. I'm imagining that the squeak is like the hinge on that, but it's probably something in the engine, really. Let's hop over to here for a minute. I wonder if this will repair us, because that would be very nice. Yep, it repaired us. Fantastic. Oh, we can also look at what upgrades we can have on this thing. So we can remove the loader, and then we can get some log trailers, a garage trailer, or utility trailer. So that's nice, but I would like the loader, because the loader's cool. And it's helped us so far. Right, we'll hop over here and rescue this guy. I imagine it'll be a piece of cake for this thing. We can probably just winch it rather than using the loader. Right, and reverse. And, yep, straight over. Piece of cake. Massive journey just so I could sit here for 2 seconds and give a slight pull and tip the thing over where that poor little car couldn't. Alright, back to what we were doing. So the C Watsumadig has to turn around. That was what it was in the process of trying. The fuel thing's in the way a little bit. Oh, not too much. Oh, parking brakes on. There we go. We'll turn like this. Oh, oops. Oh, sorry. Sorry. You know what? It's what you get. It's what you get for being useless at tipping me back over. I'm going to tip you over in response. For wasting everyone's time. I will rescue you as I leave, though. Right, there we go. We are free. That's all we wanted to do. We just wanted to turn around. And it turned into this massive rigmarole of saving one vehicle after another. Right. Just drag it along with us for a minute. Oh, that's... that wasn't quite what I was intending. Oh, there we go. You're fine. And I'm off. Right, I've got to go get a million logs. What was the plan I even had? I don't know anymore. Follow this for a bit. Go along here. This is where we came up in the K700, didn't we? Follow this and see how that goes. See where it takes us. You can only have one winch at once, which can be annoying at times. If you're in a truck trying to pull another truck, then you can't winch to it and also to a tree. You can't even use the winch on the other truck to winch to you and then use your winch to winch to a tree. It doesn't let you. It can only ever be one winch. Ah, the sound's because of the turbo. That makes sense. That is what they sound like, isn't it? Yeah, I imagine that it is how it sounds in real life, so... A complaint about it in the game is a complaint about it in real life. Oh yeah, I see why I struggled so much with this in the K700. I didn't realise how steep it was from the other end. Yeah, this isn't really a road, but it's clear of trees. So I'm using it as one. There's a lot of rocks here. This could end up going wrong, because, like, if you suddenly slip off one rock onto another rock, it can count as, like, a crap ton of damage. We've yet to have any of our vehicles get completely, damaged to the point of needing repairing. But it could easily happen if I'm not careful. I feel like this game would only be fun in multiplayer. I imagine it definitely would be fun in multiplayer, but I found it quite nice to play in single player. It's sort of in the same way as like Euro Truck Simulator is. If you like that, you'll probably like this as well. In Euro Truck, things get a bit dull because you are just driving along endless roads that are always the same. And occasionally encounter one of the 3 different kinds of junction. I imagine American Truck Simulator has improved a little bit on that, but this is a lot more interesting, and like you're still doing the same thing of driving from A to B with a cargo, but it's a lot more engaging, I guess. There's a lot more going on. You've actually got to think things through rather than just make sure you don't crash into the side of the motorway while you drive. Yeah, it's a new variant of Spintires. It's a little bit confusing. I explained it at the start of the stream, so I'll probably not just keep saying it because it's a long explanation. Basically, this is the only thing that's going to be getting updated from now on, for reasons beyond the developer's control. It's basically, it's a fresh start, in a sense. And if you have the old Spintires, this is 50% off for a month, which is neat. Right. We need to get through these trees. But how the hell do we do that? That's a lot of trees. This is quite a heavy truck. But otherwise I've got to go all the way around and then all the way back with the logs. I'm probably going to have to go that way with the logs anyway. Let's try. I mean, last time we did this, it didn't go well, but you never know. Maybe it'll be better this time. No, this has immediately gone wrong. Hang on, maybe if I reverse and try going right a bit. Reversing's going to mess up that thing at the back of us every time, which is a pain. There we go. To the right, and then to the left. I can't even see where we're going. This isn't going to work. Reverse! Abort. Change your plan. We're not doing that. We're going to have to go round. We can't go under it, we can't go over it, but we can't go through it either, so we're going to have to go round it. We'll just follow the roads. We'll be boring, then, if we must. Oh, it's a bit clearer there. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Don't hit the trees. Already used up 40 of our fuel just from driving around to here. Ooh, this looks better. Let's go investigate round here. There might be some... Might be a bit of an opening to get through. This looks much nicer. Let's see about sneaking through this gap here. Oh, that... My depth perception was a little bit off there, which makes sense because this is a game on a screen. I don't think I can fit through this first gap. But it looks so clear through there. It doesn't actually. It doesn't look clear at all. How far away am I? It looks like even more trees, but a bit thinner. Let's try a little bit longer if we can. We might not be able to, though. I think we might just already be stuck. Okay, abort. I tried my best, but it's not happening. Bring us around. Don't flip over, don't flip over, don't flip over! Jeez, this thing is just designed to flip. Doesn't even have the logs on it yet. It's going to be a nightmare. Oh, we've made a path. Let's just try going through here again. Is it wider now? Have we actually cleared one that was blocking us? Oh, we've driven through here so many times that we're now leaving quite deep ditches in the ground. Yeah, we're just moving downwards right now. I'm gonna winch off that distant tree. Turn this way. Though we're gonna get stuck on this tree at the side of us, aren't we? We're still moving. Not in a very productive way. Yeah, all our gubbins are caught on this tree here. So what I'll do is try and winch to that there to pull us clear. Come on. Reverse just a smidge and then do it. Yeah, I think that's unhooked us a bit. Now if we... there we go. We've moved forward a bit. Okay, this isn't... I just didn't want to go the long way around, and this is so much worse. I'll try a little bit longer. Because if we can just get unhooked on this tree here, we're good. And that seems within our reach. Except we're very much sinking into the ground right now. Oh! We suddenly went flying. There was another tree we were stuck on. Aha! Now we stopped again. Is there another tree? Is there a third tree? No, we've just stopped. Go this way. Oh, we're stuck on the tree we just felled. I see. This is going to be fun when the trailer gets stuck. Yeah. Oh, has it already? No, that's coming up. That's not happened yet. That one. We're moving a bit. I hear lots of creaking of metal, though. Never a good sign. What is stuck right now? Because I don't know. I don't think the trailer is stuck yet. Oh, maybe it is. Let's try winching that to something. Just swing that around this way a bit. See if that helps us. Not too much, or we'll die. Now, this to here. We're turning, but we're not really progressing. We're just where we were before. What are we stuck on? I don't even know. Is there a tree, like, embedded in the wheels? Winch to... Hang on. Winch to this tree that's in the foreground here, if I even can. There we go. Swing us around to the side. Try and clear whatever we're stuck on. Oh, that wasn't the tree I meant at all. Yeah, sure, we can go this way. Again, we're still stuck. I have no idea what on. Just keep pulling it this way. Till it actually moves. It sort of is. This was a mistake. Where do I even need to go? I need to go sort of to the left. Let's just try and go sideways for a minute. Need to reverse a bit and then I can continue. Oh, the crane is stuck. Damn, I wish I hadn't brought that. Don't even know if any... Wait, can I use that? I could probably use this crane. That might come in useful in a minute. Right, reverse a bit. Just a bit. Oh, are we clear? I don't know. As always, we're stuck on something. As it turns out, just... Oh, the crane is still stuck. But it moves, so screw it. We'll just leave the crane behind. There we go. As it turns out, it would have been quicker just to take the actual road. I mean, who knows? Maybe I would have got stuck there as well. We'll never know. So maybe I'll assume that, and that'll make me feel better about this mess. But speaking of this mess, we are clear of whatever the hell we were stuck on, it would seem. And we're on the move. Right, there's the log station. It's within sight-ish. Just need to not get caught on any more trees. Or hit any trees. And here we are. You see? Piece of cake. I knew exactly what I was doing. I'm the best at this. I know my way around this forest. Okay, so we can... Okay, so we can't carry those, but we can carry these. Oh, there we go. Took a second. Oh, okay, so we need that to have the 4 medium logs. Okay, so we can take 4 now and 4 later. Now, we need to get to there. So I'm thinking, follow this out. Just be normal. And, this isn't a road, so I can't just go this way. That's not a road either. Nothing's a road. There's no roads. Everything's lies. There's just varying degrees of river. We could try going that way. I'm just going to drive up to there and get the lay of the land, I think. I'll work that out. In hardcore mode, you're supposed to manually pick up the logs. Whoops. From the, manually pick up the logs with the crane. I am not bothering with that. That's just too much awkwardness of trying to line up the crane perfectly. I want to use the crane to push trucks out the way and stuff like that. Not fiddle about making logs line up. I'm not going to go back the same way, no. I'll have to take proper roads for this. That's never going to work with having a whole bunch of logs in the truck. Road is a relative term, yeah. Slow but steady and keeping nice and safe and away from tipping over issues. Because then the logs go flying and that's a pain. Then we might have to experiment with manually using the crane to load the thing. So we've got to get up to there, go left for like 5 seconds and then we'll be... Okay, like 5 minutes. And then we'll be able to see if any of the paths available to us look at all traversable. I mean, it's fairly open around here. This here was the route I was thinking. This doesn't actually look too bad, so perhaps we can do that. Yeah, there's a couple of pools and stuff, but overall it does seem like some sort of path, and the other one, according to the map, goes into the sea. As far as I can tell. So, forget that. Let's go this way. Keep an eye on the logs. We do not want to tip, and this might send us flying a little bit. Got a lot of logs and stuff to drive over. Now we just push them out of the way. We're heavy enough. Oh, some rocks. Gotta watch out for those. You might suddenly end up... Oh wow, they deal with the rocks very well. I was worried that we'd like go over a rock and just flip over straight away. Oh dear. I keep seeing a tilt and worrying that it's gonna... Oh! That it's gonna suddenly get worse and go horribly wrong for us. Steady. Keep it steady. Where do we need to go? I need to plan this out. Yeah, so this just sort of peters out over here. We'll go this way. And then we'll work it out from there. Did I watch Road Wars? I've not been keeping up with it, actually. I watched the first series and got halfway through the second one and then just sort of got behind and stopped. I do love Robot Wars, though. I just don't watch much TV, so I end up losing track of shows very easily. I do need to just binge watch everything that's been done since at some point. That'll be fun. Right, we're out into the open fields of hellish muddiness. So now we just want to drive along them for ages here. Actually, we'll cancel that because I might miss that point. Go to here, go to here. Then go to here and then work things out. And then we'll be half done. It's not the same, though. What do you mean? Do you mean not the same as the old stuff? There are differences in it. There's well, there's all sorts of little things. I still like it, though. The important part of it is still there, which is the robots fighting each other. And the technology for them has got infinitely better than previously. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, I imagine it's all an iPlayer, but the iPlayer likes to be mean and make stuff disappear after a certain amount of time, I've found. I even got the downloadable BBC iPlayer thing, and downloaded like all of the most recent Doctor Who series, and then I think it actually locked them out because the timer ticked over and it stopped me from being able to watch the downloaded episodes or something silly like that. If I remember rightly. Maybe I don't know. I need to check that. I want to watch the most recent series because there's a new companion and everything, and that's cool. And it was the final series of forgotten his name. Peter Capaldi. And apparently lots of cool stuff happened in it, and I want to watch that before I watch the newer series. Which I'd also be interested to see because they're changing up so much stuff. It's basically become, hey, Carbide! I imagine so. Carbide is awesome. I was hoping, like, every time I ended up fighting Nuts, I was hoping that Nuts would somehow be its downfall, because one of those wacky chain things on the side of it, or one of its mini-bots, would get, like, sucked into Carbide's internals and he'd explode. It would have been awesome to have, like, the bot that's killing every other bot be killed by the Krampus bot. But from what I've seen so far, it's not been meant to be. Flying Robot Wars. That would be awesome. I mean, there are drone sports happening now. It's becoming an accessible enough thing for some people, which is awesome. Drone racing and stuff like that. But yeah, drone fights would be... Well, the problem with drone fights is that as soon as you took any damage at all, you'd drop out the sky. It'd make them very quick fights. Or they'd be very focused on, like, dodging each other and stuff like that. Be cool to see once, perhaps. Right, round this way. We're making decent progress so far. We've not got stuck on anything, we're just going very slowly. We are starting to run down our fuel, though. I think we'll make it, but we're going to have to refuel before our next leg, I think. USA Robor fights. I imagine that's not what it's called. Is it called Robot Wars, or is it something else? Apparently they have drones, so that's cool. So close yet so far. takes so long for this thing to move. Oh, are we actually stuck? I think there's a tree under us or something that's causing issues. Yep, it's stuck between those two wheels. Right, let's pull ourselves over with another fallen tree. These things are surprisingly stable. That you can just hook onto one and get your truck unstuck, and the tree doesn't move an inch. Which is nice, makes things easier. Otherwise you just end up like getting stuck somewhere and then just drawing all nearby trees into your truck. And then making things even worse because you're surrounded by fallen trees that you've dumped on yourself. Right, we're getting there. I don't know exactly where we're supposed to go from here. We'll check the map and work it out. And then try and find a nice clearing that we can sneak through to get back onto the roads. Right, let's have a look at it. So yeah, it's still quite a way to the lumber mill. It looks like there's a path through here. And then we can perhaps go round there or round there. It'll shave a lot of our time. Let's try it. We'll take a look and see what it's like. You can put your propellers in protective cages, yeah, that works. But then the first collision's still going to probably warp the cage enough that it would hit the blades or whatever. To make a cage strong enough to survive any sort of hit, it'd become too heavy for the drone to fly, I would guess. I'm no expert. Oh yeah, BattleBots, that's the American variant. And in the US they're allowed flamethrowers, ooh. Because I think they used to be in old Robot Wars. And they're not anymore. Not sure exactly why, actually. They even got rid of Sergeant Bash because of that, because his main thing was the flamethrower. Apparently because they banned flamethrowers, they're not allowed to have him ever turn up again. They couldn't even have him still be there, but just with the blade on the back. Right, seems like this is the way to go. Oh, hello. What happened? I got an achievement, Lumberjack. It's got 100, so I'm guessing I've knocked down 100 trees. Quite impressive for not too much time. Only a couple of hours. Oh, steady. Don't go tipping now. Not when we're so close. Please, no. Bit of water here that I'm a little bit worried about. Looks like we can avoid it, though. Oh, steady. Right, round here. There's a couple of trees we're driving over right now, I think, but that's fine. And that is our lumberyard. We're nearly there. Just gotta not tip over. Oh, God. It'll be just like this game to ruin everything at the last moment. Steady, steady. Use that rock to help rebalance us. Perfect. We're almost there. I think someone in that lumber mill is playing music. Or I'm very slowly earning an achievement. I don't know. Oh, well there's an achievement. I got drive carefully. Is that like deliver logs without taking damage? I wasn't even trying to do that. Right. Now we do it again. We might use a different truck for this, I'm not sure. Let's see, can this thing... I want to see what this can do. So if we go to the garage and try and add a log truck, will it let us transport 4? So if it does, then I'm trying this. Right, uninstall the grabby thing. Oh, let's just have 3 points of logs. That's no good. Damn it. Yeah, it's not going to work then. Just put that thing back on. Okay. Oh, there's another alarm going off. And we will... That's the wrong button. What am I doing? That's the button I'm looking for. Let's pick... I guess we can just go back to the C thingy. It worked. For sure. All our other trucks are crapper. As far as I can tell. There's that one up there. That's just another B13. Why have we got 3 of those? We're drowning in that kind of truck. So yeah, we've got the A. That's no good. The C, that seems to be our best, apart from the K, which can't transport enough logs. There's the B66, it's miles away. I'm just going to use the C. Back to the C. Let's turn it around. We need to go visit... Now, I'm going to go straight to the logs kiosk, and then I'm going to... Let's make sure to plot the same route back, I think. I'm going to go to the logs kiosk, and I'm going to bring the fuel to it with somebody else. And we'll work that out. In fact, I'll meet up with the B131 on the way. So we'll grab you. You're going to make for that. I don't know how well you... Oops, cancel all this. I don't know how well you're going to be able to make it. Because this route was last driven by the K700, which can drive over most things. Whereas you cannot, and you are a large truck. We'll see. Hey, we've got to go through this tiny gap in the trees here that you can barely even see. Apparently that's a logging truck, so it makes sense that that was the one I was using. Unless you're saying that another one was the logging truck. So yeah, we'll bring this out to the end of that road, and then as the sea thingy comes past, that can grab some fuel and be on its way, and it'll have enough to finish its journey, and we'll just take the roads to get back to the logs. It was not worth the effort, as it turns out. Oh, come on, keep it moving. Is this the same route as I took before? I don't think it is. I'm now meant to go this way. There doesn't seem to be a road here. What am I looking at here? Oh, yeah, this is going off-road for a bit, because otherwise I go completely the wrong way. You want some of the old bots like Razor and Tornado? I know that some of them did come back. I seem to remember. There was that one fight where this, like, famous old guard robot came back, and then this random one made by a kid died immediately, but in the process dragged it into the pit, and that was hilarious. It was his only action to be, like, attacked by the thing. Was it Razor, actually? It might have been Razor. To get attacked by the thing, and then be like, well, you're coming with me, and just take it with him. And then the other two just won by proxy. They didn't even do anything. They were just sort of dancing around each other and like, oh, I guess we go through. There we go. This will help us get through this tough bit. And then we just got to find a good gap in the trees further up here and we'll be fine. I hope. We are quite a large truck. This may still be quite difficult. Oh, also headlights. Just to blind everybody. That is the thing of, like, the old bots are unlikely to be good enough to compete with the newer ones because of how much technology has changed since. Now, I remember this being harder to get through, but of course the K700 is wider than this, so it probably took a little bit more searching to find the right spot. But this guy can easily sneak through any of the gaps available and get onto the correct road. It's a lake, the same lake. I know it's a nice, well, it worked last time, didn't it? I drove into just the little side bit and it was all fine. And I shouldn't need to do that again now. So don't worry about it. Just got to get to the end of here, deliver the fuel, the other guy can take the logs, and then that'll be this level done, and that'll be the stream done as well. That's the plan of action. Aren't trucks boats? What? Debatably. A truck can definitely be made into a boat. Top Gear has proved that. Well, not a proper truck, really. But vehicles can be made into boats with a bit of work. Some of them may sink. Here we go, we've got some speed going now. Downhill, vaguely functional road. Behind us, look at this. That must be the fastest we've gone all stream. And here's the route that our friend has previously taken, it looks like. We'll stop right here. And we'll go grab the other one. And see how far back we can make it before we run out of fuel. Probably get quite a way actually, but it's good to have the fuel there, ready. We're not moving, that's because the parking brake's on. Also, I need to plan out where I'm going. Back where we came, so in the process of turning around, I'll probably flip the thing over. But we'll just have to try. Yep, gotta go right around. Let's see if we can just make a wide turn with it. Not quite. We'll have to reverse a bit. Easy. Easy. I see the back racing up there for a second. Everything's fine though. We've made the turn. Headlights. There we go. And just follow the tracks we made before. All shall be well. In a sea of mercury, a truck would be a nice boat. I feel like it would run into the same problems. Actually, maybe it would. Yeah, would it not need to be airtight if it was in mercury? Because mercury is ridiculously dense, as I understand. So maybe a truck would float in mercury. Because I was imagining it'd still run into the same problems of it not being watertight, so it would fill up with mercury, but then maybe it would just continue to float anyway. Right out in the open, and somewhere ahead of us is our friend. But we can't see anything. I'll just follow the tracks I've made and I'm sure we'll meet up with him. Actually, following the tracks I've made may not be the best for actually moving. Seeing as we've already made some nice big ditches for us to get stuck in here. Is this the right way? Where's the line gone? Did I not send it this far? No, I didn't. Go there. Go there. I guess it would just be the case of if the metal in the truck is less dense than the mercury, it would float. If only the sea was made of mercury, wait, we'd all die. Yeah, we would all die. But we wouldn't, because we would have evolved to not die. So we'd be okay. Yep, I've been over, like, by the end of this, I will have been over this track like 4 times or something, or 3. Some sections of it 4 maybe. And this will be as much of a road as any of the other roads are roads, which is not much. Spintires, the game where you screw over the guy following you. Well put, though you are also the guy following you. We're going to have to winch here. I think we'll only need it for like 2 seconds to actually just shift to a slightly better patch of ground. We can just come out of the ruts here and try and move that way. We're just making more ruts. It's just... Now there's just 4 lines in the road. Yeah, it's sort of working. Let's rejoin back with these. It might be better because it has already... Like, there's already a gap ahead of you. Whereas when you're forging your own ditches, you're constantly having to push the dirt out the way. Right, we're getting low on fuel here. We've got 5 minutes about of fuel left, so that should be enough, actually. We should easily get to our friend in time. It's only a couple of minutes away. I'm going to cut this corner. Reshaping the road. Making it more efficient. Oops, that's gone a bit wrong. Oh, suddenly all the speed. For all of 2 seconds. Right, he's just up here. I think I can see him silhouetted against the just more darkness. It's a slightly less dark patch of darkness. And the windows are shining quite a... Well, no, the windows are very visible because of video game weirdness. Yeah, the best thing to fill a Zeppelin with is vacuum, which is pretty neat. The only issue is that it needs to be quite a strong Zeppelin to be able to hold a vacuum without collapsing in on itself. As the thing, I've got to wonder if it's possible to actually make like a metal sphere that is strong enough to contain a vacuum, but light enough that that would mean it would float, because that would be amazing. Alright, we're here. We've got to switch to the other truck. And then we've got to select the fuel from the semi-trailer. And just fuel up both of them, I guess. And then we will... The options in here, so yeah, I can change truck to that one. And off we go. Refueled, good to go. Parking brakes on. Whoops. Gotta make sure to actually give myself a route to take. And that is it. Let's go. Just vacuum the Zeppelin. Yes. Genius. You've solved it. I'm here to save you. By the way, I have no fuel and I've trashed the road. We don't need that road anymore. Where we're going, we don't need that one road. The weight of the support needed is greater than the advantage of the vacuum. Yeah, that's the issue. But maybe we'll manage to develop a strong enough metal to do it, and that would be the best. Because then you wouldn't need, like, reserves of gases to keep your Zeppelin floating. You could just use vacuum pumps. Oh. There we go. Something like a vacuum-based... would that work better in a thinner or thicker atmosphere? I can't think which it would work better in, but it might in one of them. Maybe in a thinner atmosphere, because then there's less pressure trying to make the sphere collapse. But then that means the advantage of the vacuum is less anyway. Maybe it'll just never work. Maybe the maths just can never line up. Lower gravity would help, actually. That might be good enough. Yeah, so low gravity stuff. Moons with atmospheres. We need to find them and then deploy the vacuum zeppelins. Right, we're onto this knot road. It seems to be just like a dried up river, really. But it's served us well so far in delivering logs. Yeah, we drive faster on this than we do in the bloomin' field. Oh, steady. So I think, because we don't have the logs yet, we can drive through this a lot more recklessly without worrying about flipping over and having to go get more logs. And then deal with driving over the logs you've dropped. Making you drop more logs. And then you have to drive over those as well. And eventually you just have to abandon the road and try a different one and then drop logs on that too. I think you can pick them up though, especially with the crane thing. I'm just going to cut the corner here. Seems to work fine enough. Well, a vacuum would work better in a denser atmosphere, but at the same time that would mean that there's a lot more pressure from that atmosphere on the outside of the vacuum bubble. So it might negate it. Yeah, there are moons with atmospheres, though they're usually quite thin. So that might not help, or maybe it does help. We're still working that out. I imagine that our discussion here is like truckers' minds, while they just drive through the mud endlessly. Got nothing else to do with their time. So they just think about vacuum zeppelins and robot wars. Right, we have arrived. I'm going to turn around before I load more logs on, actually, because doing a really sharp turn in here with all those logs is a recipe for disaster. Oh, crap, there's tree stumps everywhere. It's almost as if this is a logging camp or something. Right, swing it around. Get ourselves on the way back out. Then we've got to make sure to position the trailer properly. Wait, no, that's not properly at all. Crap. Go this way and then go this way. Got to get the trailer. Yep, that works. Swing around this way. Oh, no, that's not worked. Forward. Oh, crap, there's someone's washing. Don't want to mess that up. We might. Yeah, we hit it a bit. It's fine. The washing's okay. Right, that'll have to do. More medium logs. Position your truck properly. Damn it! It's properly positioned in my book. Being too picky about everything. How about now? Still no? Oh, there it is. Yeah, for some reason it just takes a while to register when you click that. And it actually works. Right, let's swing it around. Again, hitting the washing. Carefully reverse. Carefully turn. Right, let's plot our course. Back this way. For our final journey of the day. Once it is delivered, we will have completed the bog. And that'll be the end of the stream for today. Don't know if I'll come back to it or not. Don't know if I'll do videos or something at some point. Mainly it was because the game came out today. And because I wanted to test something expendable before I tried doing Factorio again. I wanted to make sure the stream worked first. Though I did that last time, where I used Kingdoms and Castles as the sacrificial game for testing streaming out on. And then that worked okay, and I came to Factorio and it didn't really work. It got too laggy because the PC was dying. And I've got a new one, and that's no longer a problem. And I can stream at 1080p 60, whereas before I could barely manage 720-30. So that's awesome. How to park by Bentham, I know what I'm doing. You should have seen, I was testing out the challenges earlier, and there was one where you had to line up a trailer in mud and reverse into place, and I did it perfectly. It was amazing. Should have been there. What the hell is that noise? Are they birds? I think they were birds. That was a bit weird. Oh, there they go again. It sounds like squirrels or birds or something in the distance, or the engine dying. If I stop driving... Nope. Where are they? Oh, they've stopped. Nope, they're back. Very weird. Let's just keep driving. Let's get the hell out of here before we get attacked by rabid animals. Is this my normal stream time? I don't have a normal stream time. I haven't streamed that many times in my life, and there's been massive gaps between each of them. Last time I streamed was like June, I think, where I decided that I needed a new PC before I streamed, and then I got one. Oh, steady, steady, steady. A couple of years before that, that was a bit dangerous. A couple of years before that, I did some more regular streams where I played a lot of Planet Base and stuff. But I eventually dropped off with that. I do intend to do more streams on a regular basis. Maybe start to have a schedule. But at the moment it's just a case of if and when I can, I think. So today, and then maybe another day this week or next week. I'd like to come back soon and do something else. Streaming's fun. You get to interact with the audience a lot more. And talk about random stuff like Robot Wars and vacuum zeppelins on moons with atmospheres and stuff like that. Why is there two roads here? Could I just not see last time I drove along here? Probably. Let's follow this one. Good thing now is we don't even need our waypoints. We can just follow the tracks. We know where we're going. Jeez, this is slow. I love how, like, I'm struggling along this riverbed, but going at a decent pace. And as soon as I get into a field, I'm just going at a snail's pace. Honk the horn. Alright. I like how the horn warps time and space. Oh, and sends birds flying as well. Like, it sends out a shockwave. I've got to wonder what the hell it's made of and how it works that it does that. Oh. Bit of a tree. I don't know if we can pick these up and transport them. That might have saved us a lot of time if I'd paid more attention. We seem to have just stopped. Oh, no, we're moving again. I guess just keep holding down forward and eventually you'll move. Yep, we're slowly clearing that tree. And now we're not. Yeah, we always get stuck on this bit, but there's always a couple of fallen trees around that we can winch ourselves towards to get out of it. Not a very good road. I've clearly not picked a very good route for this. If you actually have to winch yourself along a certain section of it. There we go, we're moving. Again with the two tracks, one of which seems to just go straight into a tree, so I'm going to take the other one. And there's our friend, the fuel truck. Don't need his help this time. I mean, we've got to a lot of our fuel. Jeez, look at that. Maybe we will refuel on our way past in case we end up running into trouble later. Like, half our journey has nearly used up half our fuel. Really burning through it. The horn is made from kryptonite. Does kryptonite warp time and space? Actually, it's only space. To be fair, time is unaffected. It's just space that gets warped. Oh, some more birds. I didn't even know there were birds there. I wonder if honking the horn generates birds that fly away, or it just makes nearby birds that were hidden fly away. Yeah, the rarely catching streams is mainly because I rarely do stream. But perhaps more going forward. This was the proof of concept. This was the test run to see if my PC could deal with it. And why have we stopped here? We never got stuck here before. I guess this is what happens. I've driven this path too many times. I've dug the ditches too deep. And now it doesn't work anymore. Conveniently, there's a rescue truck right there. Let's go over to it. Can I... Oh, hold on. Oh, we've got fancy stuff. I've got about this. We've actually got anchors we can deploy. I want to try this. Deploy the anchors. Can I... They're not really doing much. They're not really in a good position to, That one's worked. The other one, not so much. Can I, like... Can I push myself out of this with the crane? I want to see if I can. Oh, there's a lot more options for this than the other thing. Alright. Oh, jeez. We got it. Right. No, this way. This way. This way. This way. And then push, maybe? We're not moving. We are not at all moving. Maybe if I move it out further? And then no, wait, if I now move it this way while it's down, it's not, I don't think it can go that far actually, or can it? Can it go this far? I can turn this way, of course it can. Why wouldn't it be able to do that? But yeah, I'm not really progressing here at all. I'm sort of hoping I can push myself out of this, but it's not working. Wait, if I just, like, leave this now, does it stay like that? Yes, it does. Does that help? Oh, I should probably get rid of the, these things. They probably weren't helping the situation. Yeah, nothing's happening. Okay, back to... We'll undeploy the crane. We'll bring the crane back. That's not the button. There we go. Lift. Turn back around. Oh, steady, steady. Oh, it's gone. It's gone weird. Lift, lift. Which one's lift? That's lift. Oh, we're alright. Everything's fine. Nothing's broken yet. Down. No, that's not down. Oh, this is down. Can I can't. Why is it? Oh, there we go. I don't know what I pressed to make it go. This. Line it up. Put it there. Drop. No, that's not drop. That wasn't even. I just pressed up and. The up and down things make it turn. Oh, it's because of this thing in the way. I'm just gonna leave it. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I thought I had it, but it just got more confusing. Right, let's go get the rescue car. Change truck. Oh, I can't select it. There. This one. Bring you over this way. It's not going to help that you've got a big fuel tanker on you. In fact, what if we... I was sort of wanting to do this, but I didn't think we could really get it to work. But this might be a fun time for a road train. See if I can... Oh, we need to go this way a bit. Then this way. Then swing it around this way. Forward a bit. Reverse a bit more. Gotta line up the trailer. Oh. Looks like it's working. Just keep following this way. Oh, line it up. Keep it straight. That might do. Select this. Select that. We now have... Oh, hold on. There we go. We now have a road train. 2 trucks, 2 trailers. Let's get moving, and I think F will make the thing drive along behind us. Yep, oh, don't tip. Please don't tip. Please don't tip. I'm gonna go this way. Don't tip now. We're so close. I'm gonna try pulling around to this side. If I... Yeah, there we go. It's straightening up again. Everything's fine. Nobody panic. It's all lining up. Everything works. And we're on the move. It's working. Oh, we just need to keep like this. In fact, the thing's catching up with us now. And we just got to keep driving like this. Just got to watch out for that thing tipping over behind us, because we don't have very much control over it right now. I think it just tries to drive after us if it can, as long as I hold down the winch button. Don't ask how that works. It makes no sense. Oh, he's catching up with us. He'll help push us out of this. See, teamwork. Any problem that I have, he can solve. Any problem he has, I can solve. And together we will make it. Oh yeah, that actually shows the liquid in the truck sometimes. Just to notify you that you're using up fuel and stuff. Oh look, he's got stuck, but now we will save him from the same thing that we got stuck in before and he saved us from. Okay, maybe we won't save him. No, we're still moving. Just about. Sort of. We're digging in, but that's, I think, helping us, really. To get more grip. We're still going. This still counts as progress. Stuff is still happening at the front. That's how you know you're okay. Once things stop moving in front of the wheels, you know that it's fallen apart completely. Don't tip over, please. Please, no. What's chat saying? This is a good time for me to read that, because I don't think anything's going to happen while I look away from the screen. I need to change to a low gear manually for more power to the wheels. Well, it's at first at the moment, so that's alright. The guy in the truck's looking at me. It's in a weird neck thing. I'm scared. He's staring into the camera. It's a bit weird. I didn't notice he did that before. It's unnerving me now. Anyway, what's the chat saying? Use the restore button next to the crane options. Ah, so that will fix the mess that is the crane right now. The game will be interesting with a multiplayer update. It has multiplayer. If you mean an update to fix multiplayer, maybe. Alright, let's try and go sideways and get out of this if we can. Sometimes wiggling the wheels will help. But it doesn't seem to be. Not sure what to do about this. Right. Let's switch to the other truck. That might be the solution. In fact, let's disconnect. Can we now escape? Nope. Yes, that's the issue. We're both stuck. It's not that one of us is stuck enough to stop both of us. It's that we're both completely unable to move. Can I winch onto anything? I don't think so. Can the back winch onto anything? Nope, not other than the truck itself. Let's switch to it. Oh yeah, this is bad. I did not realize how bad this was. It's time for the crane. This isn't the crane. There we go. Turn it this way. And try and push us just a little bit. Ah, it's working! It's actually tilting us back the right way. Oh, but if we let go, it tilts us right back to where we were. What if I also push this? Oh, there we go, look at that. The chair is even in the right position now. Oh, no, 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 don't do that. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. Leave it there. That's fine. And then we'll... Oh, also, if I do this, will that help us to... Nah, it's not really doing anything. Right. Hop back out of this. Try and drive anywhere. With the parking brake off, that might help. Right, nothing's happening here. What about winching? Aha! There is something there to winch. Is it? Are we just going to move the tree? Or are we going to be able to move ourselves? No, we're moving. Only a little bit, but it might get us out of the position we're in. We've moved a bit. And you're telling me how to change... Well, you keep telling me to change the gears. It's in first gear. Every time I look after someone's told me to change the gears, it's already in first gear. Oh, hello. We're inside a truck. Gee, this has gone so wrong. Oh. The tree's not happy. Right, can we move now a bit? We are so dug into the ground right now. This is not good. Right, we need a rescue. Both trucks are stuck. We need someone else to come save us. We've got... What have we got? There's those two over there. There's those two over here. So I guess we'll get the K700. We'll get it fueled. And then we'll be on our way. Let's turn the parking brake off. That'll help. Jeez, it's deafening. There's the A truck, abandoned after its work was done. It's not going to be able to help with this problem. Is following your own tracks a good idea? Probably not. But I did it, and now I've suffered. It's the lesson we've learned today. There we go, fueled, and where are we going from here? There looks good. And then find some way through this mess. I'm just going to put a marker there, and I can deal with that when we get to it. Go, go, go. Thunderbird 4 to the rescue. I mean, the only resemblance is vague shape and yellowness. Though this is also relatively submersible in comparison to the other vehicles. I'm going to go this way and try and find a way around. We'll keep going this way a bit further. Maybe it would just be best to set a marker at our target trucks and then see where that takes us. Oh, don't fall. We cannot have you falling right now. We have too many other important trucks already in trouble. That is the danger, that sometimes in this game you can just end up with like a cycle of rescue truck needs rescuing. Until you just have like 5 trucks all on their sides next to each other in a field. With the poor little A-Jeep trying to turn one of them over and failing. Where even are we right now? Oh, we're pretty much on course. I thought it might have gone like too far past the marker and ended up being on our way back to it, but we seem alright. Let's keep going this way, I reckon. Put logs down to make a path to drive on. I don't know, I don't think the game really supports that sort of thing very well, but that is a very clever thing to do in general in life, I think. Yeah, it seems like logs are just a recipe for getting more stuck in Spintires. Right, we're into the field now. Where are our poor friends? Here. So we'll come up behind them. We'll avoid the tracks that they made. We'll make our own. And then we'll just try and pull out the log truck and leave the fuel truck behind, I guess. Focus on what's important. Gotta remember to watch out for the random lake that's in the middle of here. It might be over this ridge. I might need to make a turn. Nope, got a bit stuck here. Have we even got stuck in the ground? Whoops. Have we even got stuck in the ground, or did we just... Ah, yeah, we did. Got a turn here. And I see our friends in the distance. I see the crane as well. Only thing keeping the log truck upright at the moment, I think. Oh, more hidden birds. Yeah, it does have multiplayer. Someone earlier on was saying that it's a little bit buggy. But they may be referring to previous Spintires, and perhaps the multiplayer for MudRunner, a Spintires game, is different. I gave an explanation earlier on in the stream of what the weirdness is with that and why this is a new game. Also, I've completely messed this up. What have I done? I'm just helping tip the log truck over here. Thank God for the crane. I've made a mess. Reverse. Abort. Oh, please don't tell me I've got stuck. Oh no. What have I done? Right, we've got this one tree. The Savior. The Tree of Destiny. It will save us all. I need to just get a bit of clearance on the thing and get out of the rut. And we're safe. Everything's fine. You didn't see that. That didn't happen. Right, let's grab this thing. Just hook onto the front of it and just drag it out of this mess. We'll have it help us along. Unfortunately, that tree is in the way now. Oh, we're digging in. We don't want that. Don't do that. Reverse. Try more forwards. Wait, why are you stuck now? Oh, is it the digger thing? Let me fix that. Loader's too low down. There. Just get that out of the way. We don't want it messing about with things. Right, reverse. Okay, maybe it wasn't the loader. God damn it! This mud is the worst! Right, so we now have 3 vehicles stuck. Hold on, there's still options we have here at least. Let's try pulling ourselves towards that. The annoying thing is that you can't winch with the winch if you connect to a vehicle. Instead, the winch button makes that vehicle drive. Which I don't want. I want to yank the 2 of us together, because then one of us will move and be in a better position. Oh, jeez. I'm not bringing a 4th truck into this. Forget that. Right, the tree behind us, we'll have to use that again. turn ourselves around. Let's just try the other side of this mess. Maybe it's nicer over here. Have we taken the tree with us? There's some bit of tree with us. Now the main tree is still over there. Right, this time hook onto there. And go this way. Easy. Don't dig another hole. We'll just try a couple of different options. Oh, we're going. We're moving. Sort of. We're making progress. I think we might have it. I think we're free. We're moving. We've done it. Finally, jeez. Right. I've got to press the thing. Auto moderator flagging things that shouldn't be flagged. Yeah, imagine this is real. How much it would suck that you can't go home till you're sorted. Right, I guess now I'm going to try doing we've caught a tree. Whoops. Okay, let's hop back into the other car. Switch back to the C thing, whatever. And then go to the crane. I don't see a reset button. Someone said there was a reset. Oh, there it is. Restore. Oh, jeez. It's like how sparks go flying because it moves so quick into position. Right, back to the K thing. Change truck. There. And we'll keep driving like this. We'll keep with the road train idea for now. Wait, we're not connected. The winch was removed because we switched vehicles. Right, we're going. The K700 will forge the path, and the sea will follow. As in the truck, not the ocean. I think this is the way. I should probably set a waypoint, otherwise I'm going to get lost here. There, 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 and once we've done that, we are done. Yeah, putting boards under your wheels is unfortunately not an option in this. But then you always have the other trucks to pull you out and stuff like that to help with that. I've gone completely off track here. I wasn't paying attention to where I was. I don't know if I should be following the track though. As we've learned, it's pretty bad. And also, if I remember rightly, that bit there is the bit that always ruins us. So let's try skirting around it if we can. I'll still keep close to the fallen trees so that we can use them if we get stuck. But we have two trucks and one nearby, so one way or another we'll probably get through. Roadtrain is the problem, not the solution. But it's so cool! In this particular situation, I think it works fine. Oh, I forgot to press F. So it was just me dragging that other truck along rather than it also driving. I was wondering why we were going so slow. I've got so many different buttons to press at once. I've got to hold down W and F, but then also occasionally press D. Makes it very weird. Yep, now we're moving. First gear is not the lowest gear. Oh, right. Yeah, I guess these aren't normal vehicles, so they probably have weird things like that. Yeah, hard to press all the buttons. I'm holding down too many things. Everything's going fine with the logs. At some point, I'll leave the K700 behind and just move on ahead with the C. Probably about here, really. Yep, let's stop it here. Unhook, switch to the C, and we'll make our own way. If we run into issues, the K700 can save us. I hope. Let's get a view where we can still see the logs so we can check if they go flying off to the side. These trucks need treads or something. Do you mean as in, like, particularly good tyres? I think they're all fitted with off-road tyres, but perhaps not good enough ones. As demonstrated by our extremely slow movement right now. I know that in original Spintires you could tick an option on a couple of the vehicles for chained tyres. I don't know if they've removed those or I've just not noticed them yet with the trucks that I've been driving, because there's a bunch I haven't unlocked. Oh, don't do this again. I think we ended up tilting last time we were over here. Just that kind of terrain. We're very close now. We're so close. But we're coming up to a bit where the game last time put us very close to tipping. So we're not out of the woods yet. Quite literally. And figuratively. Right, easy does it. Nice and steady. Watch for it tipping. Yep, there it goes trying to tip. Don't do that. Steer into it. And everything will be fine. We're going over a rock. I hope that doesn't screw us up. It is. It is very much screwing us up. We're currently sat on it. Last time we managed to drive over that, but I'm worried about the tilt we've got going here right now. We're having to go off course to not tip over. Right, reverse. Let's see if we can get... Okay, we've managed to get to here. I'm going to go round the rock. At least with the front. Oh, we've hit a tree, though. Come on, we can do it. There we go. We can hear the music. We're so close. Just a little bit further. We barely got any damage in this particular run. I was expecting trucks to break down quite often, but we've managed to get there and back twice with 0 damage. And here we are to deliver the final load. And there we go, we have beaten the bog. 2 hours, 40 minutes it took. Nearly 1,000 litres of fuel consumed. We didn't unlock one of the trucks, but I'm not really bothered. It was a third B313, whatever it was. Travelled 12 kilometres. Never had to have anything rescued. Game balance 6, that's just like how many trucks you start with and stuff. And there we go, let's go back to the main menu with that. And be happy with ourselves. So yeah, there are other maps, of course. There are, I think, 6 total. So there's Island, which, as you can see, is an island with a couple of sort of... They seem to be like water-filled volcanoes and loads of rivers coming out of them to cross. And then the new one we've unlocked is Seashore, which looks like it's got a nice road going around here. And then a big lake here. And you got to deal with all the beaches here and this massive water section here. I don't see any giant rivers, but I'm sure they exist. We've got Crossing, I know that one. That's got a giant river running through the middle of it that you've got to cross all the time. Not sure about what these two are. That one sounds like you're on a mountainside, and that one sounds like it's got something to do with water. And then there's also challenges. I tried this one, the Rig, which is just deliver, like, take a truck from A to B, basically. Not sure exactly what this one's about. Repair and refuel trucks by using other trucks, then deliver logs to a lumber mill, so it sounds like there's a bunch of discarded trucks with no fuel in them and stuff. And then I don't much know what these are about beyond what their names suggest. I'll be trying it at some point. But we've been going for quite a while today. Almost 3 hours. Which is about what I was planning on doing. It's past midnight, and about midnight was when I was thinking of wrapping things up. So that worked out quite well. What's everyone in chat saying? Let's see what. Let's catch up on things. You're welcome, Hrofty. Yeah, okay. I'll learn more about the gears for next time. Apparently there is a gear less than 1. I was not aware. As I think is reasonable. Generally, the number below 1 is 0, which means not moving. But apparently these trucks have special super slow gears, I guess for the purposes of getting out of mud and stuff. I don't know. But yeah, I think we will leave that there. That's been very good. Very good proof of concept. Everything seemed to run fine. As far as I could tell, we didn't have any technical issues, apart from Steam dying, which was nice. No one in the comments I've noticed has been saying that there have been issues with the stream, so that's fantastic news. I can stream in 1080p 60 now, which is a fantastic upgrade from previously. And it means that even if I run across a game that's really taxing, I can probably still run it in 1080p 30. Or if it's insanely taxing, 720 30, and it would still be pretty standard for a stream. So that's awesome. Right, I think we're going to end for today. Next stream will probably be Factorio, because now I know this works, I'll probably go back to trying to do the Ribbon World thing, and do episode 2 of that 3 months after the first episode, or however long it was, now that I can finally get things to work properly. And I'll try and get a regular streaming schedule. I definitely... No guarantees, because I'm not good at being organised at the best of times. But I do enjoy doing streams, so maybe I can manage to make it a regular thing. And make it a particular day of the week or whatever. Or maybe I'll just stream whenever the hell I feel like it. Because otherwise I'll just end up, like, missing days all the time if I have to do it on certain days. It's better to stream because you want to than to stream because you are supposed to that day, I suppose. But it does make it a lot easier for people if I actually stream on a regular basis. So I will think about trying to do that. But enough of that. We'll end for today. I hope you enjoyed Spintires MudRunner. It's available on Steam as of this morning. If you don't have Spintires, it makes sense to buy MudRunner instead of Spintires because this is going to continue to be updated, whereas Spintires is not. And if you do have Spintires, it is 50% off for a month, which makes it a little bit nicer of a cost to stomach considering that you already own Spintires. As I mentioned at the start of the stream, it's a bit of an awkward situation, and it seems like the only solution as far as I can tell, but I don't know all the facts, so I think this is what you want to do. Just buy this, and that'll be nice for the dev, because otherwise he can't continue to work on it. And with that, I shall say goodbye, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.